Hello Silvers! Welcome to SilverStreak. My name is Jasmine and today we're gonna visit my friend Reagan. Reagan is a fishmonger whom I got to know during the circuit breaker period. That's when I did online fish shopping. I'm curious to know what his store looks like and to find out a little bit about what goes behind this e-shopping. Also, it's going to be Lunar New Year soon and I'm on a mission to find fish other than the familiar favorites. Come join me. Hey, hi Reagan.
Hey Jasmine, how are
Nice
you?
to finally meet you.
Welcome to my store.
Yeah, you know, every time I buy from you online, I always get the familiar favorites, right? I'm just wondering what I should get which is different, like which fish for which dish.
Okay.
To braise, to deep fry, to pan fry.
Chinese New Year fishes, okay, very popular fishes that are red one. So things like your red grouper, your angsai, these are very popular fishes. Okay, they are usually used steamed or as fish soup. Douchang, okay, this is a very prosperous fish for Chinese New Year. So these are the Surabaya ones, Sisui. They are very well known to be very creamy. The waters there give it a very nice aroma to the meat. So usually used for steamboats or steaming itself. Okay. If you're talking about braising, pan frying, most commonly used is batang. So batang, you can braise it, especially like the head. So today we have a really big one, a 13.7 kilo batang. The head we usually can chop up into small pieces for you to braise. You can do those pu hua, hei dou jiang kind of dishes. The meat you can use for pan fry or commonly used for yu pian mi fen. You go outside, you eat this yu pian mi fen. You want a grade higher than batang, we have tuapan. So tuapan, people always say, you eat tuapan, you do not want to eat batang anymore. The reason being, tuapan, they don't have that fishy taste. It's very clean tasting as well. Okay, nice fish. And in general, steaming or curries, people go for angoli. The head is nice, decent portion. You can use them for your curry or your asam. And then the meat, you can cut into sticks for steaming, frying. Yeah. So there's many different kind of fish I can recommend to you.
Wow, that's really a great selection of fishes.
The difference between frozen and fresh is the quality of the fish when it goes into the freezer. So right now the more commonly used freezing methods are the IQF methods. So those are like quick freeze. Basically negative 40 degrees in just a matter of seconds and the fish is frozen. So the freshness is all preserved in the fish. So the moment you thaw it and you eat the fish, you really can't tell much difference between a frozen fish and a fresh fish. So if you want to see a really fresh fish, look at the eyes. The eyes have to be very clear. Okay, very clear. Number two, there are certain fishes that will have like a kind of a slime. Okay, you can see it's like a slime. So this is an indication that the fish has just been caught not long ago. Okay, so that's another indication. Third, but not generally the best indication, is the gills. This is, I think a lot of people say check the gills, check the gills. So you want to go for a fresh fish and check the gills, okay? You can go and see, okay, if it's very nice and red like that, okay? So generally it's very fresh. Here we have a sample for you. The fish is very beautiful. It's firm, okay? The meat is firm, but the gills are white. The reason being, sometimes when we bring the fish down here, we put a lot of ice. So if it's in ice water, the blood actually gets washed away. So gills may not be a very good indication that the fish is fresh or not. In the unfortunate event, the fish is not as fresh, not up to standard, we will completely refund the money to you. That's our personal policy because our motto is the freshest seafood you can get. So if it's not fresh, I don't think we should be charging you for it. Price-wise, it's always cheaper to buy the fish whole from us, right? But if something like that, if you don't want too much or your freezer no space, then of course batang cuts like that will do as well.
Today I'm trying to use this whole fish in 3 different dishes. So 1 fish, 3 dishes.
Oh, okay.
Right? So perhaps, what do you think if I don't want the angoli? Maybe we can look at the parrotfish.
I think that's a good choice. Here we have one 3.5 kilo. Okay, really nice, really fresh parrotfish. Okay, so Parrotfish is one of my favorite because generally the fish is very clean tasting. So when you do dishes, you don't want it to have too much of that fishy taste or 臭臭味, you know, that kind of thing. This is one very clean fish, so it's awesome for soups, steamboats, steaming, okay, even pan frying, things like that, no problem at all. Okay, the head is full of collagen, so you ladies that like your beautiful complexion, you will enjoy the head.
I'm so happy with my find and can't wait to whip up my favorite recipes for Lunar New Year. Check out my next video on Cook and Tell with Jasmine at SilverStreak.